Welcome to this brief introduction to the Servicely Intelligent Service Management Platform. We have a number of customers asking us where we fit into the service management ecosystem. So today we'll really cover off having a look at where Servicely fits in the service management ecosystem and why we're uniquely different to many of the other products that have been around for many years, and how Servicely is charting the future of service management. So if we have a look at a positioning slide of where Servicely fits in the service management landscape, is we see on the y-axis we have the small to medium business going up to enterprise customers, and that's really both scalability and breadth and size of portfolio of products depending on where organizations or vendors fit in the SMB to enterprise market space. As we move across the x-axis, we see we have the pure play ITSM vendors, and as we move across we see there's vendors that provide slightly more flexibility to extend to adjacencies of service management. And as we continue across, we start to see we get into more of the platform space, where it's the native platform capability, and service management happens to be one of those applications on the platform. As we continue to move across the x-axis, we now start to see the intelligent platform. So moving away from just a pure forms-based workflow capability to actually having artificial intelligence as part of that workflow capability. If we look at a architecture overview of what Servicely looks like under the covers, as it were, is fundamentally we provide an enterprise service model to customers, and what this gives customers is the classic single system of record. And what that really means is a single architecture with shared resources, single data model, but with a service automation platform sitting across the top of it. And what that allows organizations to do is to really connect departments, be that IT, be that finance, be that HR, legal services, marketing, with employees, and really facilitate getting work done. What we do at Servicely to really differentiate from the pure play platform vendors is we've embedded artificial intelligence in our platform. And the reason that's important is what we found when we set out to solve this problem in service management initially and now beyond is how do we start to drive intelligent automation. And what we found that the data of the existing incumbent and legacy systems don't collect enough data points to allow us to do anything really meaningful with artificial intelligence. And we can see that in the market where many of the vendors out there today have an AI plug-in capability, so a virtual agent that either is their own technology or integrates into an IBM Watson or to a Microsoft bot framework or any of the other bot frameworks out there, and really focuses on the self-service side of the equation. But ultimately one needs to look at it end to end, on both the service agent and the workflows where a lot of the work's getting done, as well as on the self-service side. And ultimately what that gives us is a comprehensive enterprise-grade service management platform with a number of out-the-box applications that we offer to our customers. Those applications continue to grow, so today we have all the ITSM applications you'd expect, everything from incident problem change, SLA, etc., self-service portal, catalog, extending into areas like contract management, asset management, and timesheeting, all embedded in the same platform. As we continue to expand our portfolio, we've recently released our customer service management application, which allows you to manage externally to your customers. So now you have a single system that allows you to get work done regardless of if it's internal customers or whether it is external customers and you need to do case management. It's all managed through a single intelligent platform. What we touched on was how we differentiate our approach to artificial intelligence. I mentioned that one of the challenges we saw in this space was customers were unable to train machine models using the data that they had available in these legacy systems. So what we set out to do with the Servicely platform is resolve this issue by instrumenting the platform to really observe how agents are resolving issues and how work is being done. Through this process, we create a feature-rich data set, which allows us to then go and do the machine learning and really do some intelligent things with machine learning, given the feature set of data that we have. With that, we're able to then provide augmentation, significantly reducing the ramp time for a new service agent, be that a customer service agent or an internal IT service agent. The system is able to augment them and significantly reduce their ramp time to become efficient and deliver a quality service experience, because the system has seen this issue before and provides recommendations and augmentation on how to resolve particular issues. Over time, the system gets more intelligent with more data and more usage, and ultimately we're able to then start to automate. So we have this approach of observe, learn, augment and automate, which really solves the problem that many systems have today, which haven't been instrumented from day one to operate in the age of artificial intelligence. If we have a look at what do the economics look like of a legacy system you have today versus an intelligent service platform. So if we take a standard customer, has 10,000 calls per month on average, and we have a look at the differences based on the right-hand side where we have intelligence and the left-hand side where we're a typical forms-based workflow service management platform. We see that using the intelligence, we're able to significantly increase the self-service resolution. So that's as a combination and as a result of the embedded AI capability and providing that through the self-service virtual agent to help resolve issues at first level. A certain number of calls will make it through to the service desk, be that via email, portal, telephone, or in today's world we're seeing a lot more via Slack or Microsoft Teams as channels through which calls are coming into the service desk. We see using artificial intelligence, we're able to increase the first call resolution rate, and that's as a consequence of providing augmented assistance to the service agents, both through here's recommended knowledge to solve the issue, or here's suggested diagnostic actions to take to identify the root cause, as well as providing recommendations on which actions to take to actually resolve the issue. When we can see that in the demo, we actually step through a couple of the scenarios to allow you to visualize exactly how the AI is able to assist. We see a key metric is the reduction in the call handle time. So significantly reducing the call handle time by essentially removing the swivel chair management process. So many service desks today, they get a call, they need to swivel chair to an external system, they need to have a look at that external system for information or to check something, whether it be an account locked or something else, and then swivel chair back to the service desk to say, okay, I've checked your account, it should now be working. What we do with Servicely is we bring that all together into a single system, and we then start to automate those actions, things like checking accounts, etc., automating those and performing them in machine time to significantly reduce the call handle time. If I can reduce the call handle time of my calls, it goes without saying that gives me more capacity at the same cost base within my service desk environment to deal with more calls. And ultimately, we also apply that when we step back into second level. Those calls that make it back to second level, we provide diagnostic enriched calls for second level to pick up, as opposed to it's broken, it's not working, and second level then has to go and do discovery on what the issues are. And we see there's fairly significant savings. Now, that'll vary by customer, depending. Some customers may have a higher level of self-service today, some customers may have no self-service. Similarly, on first call resolution rate, depending on the particular environment, could be 70, could be 80. Suffice to say, adding artificial intelligence to that process is going to give you an uplift in capability, and it is fairly measurable. In particular, when we look at the service agent in really driving efficiencies around that call handling process. So if we have a look at some of the benefits that we're able to realize through an intelligent service management approach, really powered using the latest artificial intelligence, is we can reduce the cost per ticket. We're able to improve customer satisfaction. We know the key drivers for customer satisfaction is, can you solve my call on first contact? And how quickly can you solve my call? We see it as a consequence of that an improved productivity across the whole business, improved efficiency of dealing with getting stuff done. We're able to federate knowledge across the organization. So we see many organizations don't have their knowledge all in a central repository. So we have knowledge silos. How do we break down those knowledge silos and bring that information into a single federated source, and then apply semantic understanding to ensure we're providing the right knowledge at the right time based on the intent of what the user is looking for, and not just keyword-based searching. Improved first call resolution and ultimately reduced resolution time. So that's a very high-level overview around Servicely, where we fit into the market, some of our architecture and how we've approached solving this problem of alleviating service desks or any department having to do manual tasks where it's feasible to have the artificial intelligence driving automation, bringing that all together into a single enterprise service management platform. If you'd like to see how we actually do that in the product and what the product looks like from the portal right the way through to the service agent experience, please have a look at our website, www.servicely.ai. There's a number of demos up there with various scenarios demonstrating how artificial intelligence is able to improve productivity, reduce cost, and improve the service experience.